Have you ever heard of the Nephilim, the ancient giants mentioned in biblical texts? These enigmatic figures, often shrouded in mystery, have sparked intrigue and debate among scholars, historians, and truth-seekers alike. The Nephilim, as they are known, are a topic of fascination. Their origins steeped in the olden texts, their existence a subject of controversy. They are often referred to as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. This phrase alone has fueled countless theories and interpretations, each more captivating than the last. Who were these sons of God? And how did their union with the daughters of men result in a race of giants? The identity of the Nephilim and their place in our shared history is a riddle wrapped in an enigma, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Intrigued? Come, journey with us as we unravel the enigma of the Nephilim. Let's travel back in time to the earliest mentions of the Nephilim. Our journey takes us deep into the ancient texts of the Hebrew Bible, specifically within the enigmatic verses of the book of Genesis. This is where we come across the first references to these intriguing beings, the Nephilim. In the 6th chapter of Genesis, we find a passage that speaks of the sons of God, who saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then, the Nephilim are mentioned, described as the heroes of old, men of renown. But who exactly were they? Were they the offspring of these unions, as some interpretations suggest, or were they perhaps entirely separate beings? This verse has sparked countless debates and interpretations over the centuries. Some suggest that the sons of God were fallen angels, while others believe they were simply men who held high positions of power. Similarly, the daughters of men have been interpreted as ordinary human women, but some argue they were descendants of Cain, carrying an inherent sinfulness. As for the Nephilim, their identity is shrouded in even greater mystery. Were they giants, as some ancient translations suggest, or were they perhaps powerful rulers, warriors, or influential figures? The text leaves us with more questions than answers. An important thing to note is that the Hebrew word Nephilim is often translated as fallen ones, which adds to the intrigue. Does this imply they were heavenly beings who fell from grace, or were they perhaps beings who caused others to fall? The ambiguity of these ancient texts leaves room for a variety of interpretations. What is clear, however, is that the Nephilim have captured the imaginations of scholars, theologians, and enthusiasts alike. From ancient times until today, their mention has inspired a blend of fascination, bewilderment, and at times, fear. These ancient texts set the stage, but the story of the Nephilim doesn't end here. The Nephilim aren't just in the Hebrew Bible, they appear in other ancient texts as well. One of the most significant of these is the Dead Sea Scrolls, discovered in the mid-20th century. These texts, written by a Jewish sect known as the Essenes, contain numerous references to the Nephilim. The scrolls paint a picture of the Nephilim as giants, fallen angels, who wreaked havoc on the earth. They were seen as the progeny of a forbidden union between heavenly beings and mortal women, leading to a race of giants who were a blight upon the world. This portrayal is somewhat at odds with the Genesis account, where the Nephilim are mentioned only briefly and without much detail. In Genesis, they are described as heroes of old, men of renown, without any explicit connection to fallen angels or giants. This disparity between texts is a source of much scholarly debate, highlighting the complex and multifaceted nature of the Nephilim. Another prominent text that features the Nephilim is the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish religious work ascribed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. This book expands on the story of the Nephilim considerably. It provides names for the fallen angels and outlines their sinful actions, including teaching humans forbidden knowledge like sorcery and warfare. The Nephilim, as their offspring, inherit this sinful nature and become a destructive force on earth, leading to God's decision to cleanse the world with the Great Flood. These texts, while not part of the canonical Bible, have had a significant influence on our understanding of the Nephilim. They offer a more detailed and sometimes contradictory perspective on these enigmatic beings, adding layers of complexity to their story. However, one thing is clear across all texts. The Nephilim were extraordinary. Whether as heroes, giants, or fallen beings, they left an indelible mark on the ancient world. From these texts, we get a fuller, though still complex, picture of the Nephilim. Fast forward to the present day, and the Nephilim still capture our imagination. The Nephilim, these ancient offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men, have not only endured in our collective consciousness, but have also taken on new life in our modern world. In the realm of pop culture, the Nephilim have been reimagined and reinvented countless times. From comic books to video games, from novels to blockbuster films, these mythic beings have been portrayed as everything from misunderstood giants to powerful superheroes. These interpretations, while varied, all share a common thread: the allure of the Nephilim's mysterious origins and their immense power. But it's not just in tales of fiction where the Nephilim have found a foothold. Conspiracy theories and alternative histories have also embraced these ancient beings. Some propose that the Nephilim were actually extraterrestrials, a theory that links them with the ancient astronaut hypothesis. Others suggest that the Nephilim were the product of genetic manipulation, a controversy that intertwines them with debates about the boundaries of science and ethics. Religious interpretations too have evolved. Some Christian groups view the Nephilim as fallen angels, while others interpret them as the descendants of Adam and Eve's son, Cain. These varied interpretations have sparked debates around the original text's meaning, often leading to intense theological discussions. In the realm of academia, the Nephilim remain a topic of scholarly debate. Questions around their true nature, their role in ancient societies, and the implications of their existence continue to inspire research and discourse. The Nephilim's enduring presence in our modern world underscores their intrigue. They have become a sort of cultural chameleon, their story adapting and evolving to fit the context of the times. Whether as characters in a fictional narrative, subjects of outlandish theories, or figures of religious discourse, they continue to captivate and provoke thought. The Nephilim continue to be a source of fascination and debate, millennia after they were first mentioned. So, who were the Nephilim really? The Nephilim, as we've journeyed through their mysterious existence, have been revealed as enigmatic figures that have captured human curiosity for centuries. Their story begins in the ancient text of Genesis, where they are portrayed as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. They are depicted as mighty ones, giants in fact, who walked the earth in the days before the Great Flood. But the Genesis is not where their story ends. Indeed, the Nephilim have found their way into other ancient texts, further amplifying their mystery. They appear in various forms and under different names across numerous cultures and religions, from the Anakim in the Hebrew Bible to the Apkallu in Mesopotamian texts. These references not only add depth to their narrative but also contribute to the diverse interpretations and perceptions of these beings. The Nephilim have also managed to leave a remarkable imprint on modern thought and culture. Their existence, whether factual or mythical, has been a topic of heated debate among scholars, theologians, and enthusiasts alike. Are they fallen angels, ancient aliens, or simply the result of a mistranslation in the Bible? The answers to these questions remain elusive, further fueling intrigue and speculation. Moreover, their influence extends beyond scholarly discourse. The Nephilim have found a place in modern literature, movies, and even video games, serving as compelling characters that embody power, mystery, and ancient wisdom. They are often used as symbols to explore themes of divinity, humanity, and the blurred lines between good and evil. In conclusion, the Nephilim are more than just ancient figures from a distant past. They are a testament to the enduring power of stories and the human imagination. They challenge us to question, to explore, and to seek understanding. They invite us into a world of mystery and wonder, where the boundaries between the divine and the human, the real and the mythical, are beautifully blurred. The Nephilim, whether real or mythical, remind us of the enduring power of ancient stories and their ability to stir our imagination.